Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and this will be your Mercury stationing direct in Aries tarot reading. On Wednesday, April 16th at 2:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury will double back into the sign of Aries post retrograde. Okay, Mercury was in Pisces and then it's going back to Aries. Okay, and so Mercury will be in Aries until May 10th. Okay, and so I figured, we didn't tap into Mercury and Aries the first time. And so, based on the retrograde reading, I think we really need to double back. Okay, and just look at, post retrograde energy and just get a little feel for it. Okay, I was supposed to do Venus stationing direct, but it's only going to be for a couple of weeks, in Pisces before going back in Aries. So I was like, I ain't wasting that. Not doing 30 minutes on a 2-week situation. Okay, so, because it's post retrograde, we will be using the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. Okay. What else? I'm here. You're here. Frankie's here. Okay, but he's laying down waiting for his dinner. Okay, so I don't want to make him wait. So let's get to it. Cards to look for. Mercury, we got the Magician. Aries, we're going to look for the Emperor, okay? And also the theme of this reading is maintain your autonomy. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see. Is Mercury on here? Mercury is right here. Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, part of fortune. I don't know why they got that there. Mars, the Sun, and Neptune. Maybe it's not the moon. I don't know. But that is definitely the part of fortune glyph they got on there. And the part of fortune is not a planet. Okay? It's just a mathematical equation from Arabic Hebrew, I believe. So, not Arabic Hebrew, Arabic astrology is what I meant to say. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Trying to stay prompt since Mercury is now direct. I'm not having those same storage issues anymore. Okay, I think it's propaganda, astrological propaganda. Yeah, the companies know about it. They sure do. Okay, and they was like, oh, well, let's do our updates and have some glitches during Mercury retrograde just to feed the frenzy. It's a whole mess. First card, boom, Page of Wands. Love that. And Frankie snoring. Perfection. That's what we want to see. This is what I want to see. Rah! Okay. Page of Wands. Okay. He is kind of... So with the wand, right, we think of boldness, we think of spirit, we think of fearlessness, okay, bravery, okay, bravery, not brevity. I was thinking brevity, but bravery, okay, courage, okay, courageous. Yes, it is a sun thing, but it is also an Aries thing because you got to be the one ready to initiate, ready to start something, okay? Want to be starting something, okay? Willing, self-directed, self-sufficient. The Page of Wands is self-sufficient, okay? He can practice on his own, okay? He doesn't need inspiration from external sources. He has the courage, he has the confidence. He is new to this world. And so he is ensuring that he is analyzing, he is, what is the word that I just saw? Recanting, informing. Okay, he's doing all the things. He wants to be able to recant his tales and his adventure and the things that he's done, okay, while he was in this kingdom of wands, okay? But here, this is just him by himself, okay? He is all alone. That is the autonomy, the independence, okay, that Aries craves, okay? And so we're going to see where Mercury is going to take our bold explorer, okay? That's you. You are the bold explorer, okay? So let's see. Because he analyzing his wand, he looking at it, just making sure, it's not broken, ain't no cracks in the foundation. Ooh, boom. Nine of Swords. What's keeping you up at night? Why are you so overwhelmed? Oh, you don't want to be too reckless. That's what you're afraid of. Being too impulsive. You don't want to fly off the handle. Got it. You got this strong spirit and you don't want it to get out of control. I got it. I'm totally with you. I understand it. Because you remember the last time you got out of control. The last time you were impulsive. You remember the last time you made a rash decision. You remember what happened the last time you took initiative. Or you were brave. Or you had courage. It scared you, right? It made you, yeah. Because I told y'all in the last reading that was, learning to be action oriented. So it's like, I remember the last time I took action and I did this and it didn't go the way that I thought it was or the way that I had hoped. And so now you worried, now you scared. You don't want that to happen again. I don't know if you were embarrassed and maybe there was some shame or maybe you had to become dependent on somebody and you didn't like that, okay? And that's fair. That's fair, okay? Especially if we're talking about being autonomous, having to depend on somebody else. Ooh, it's a little scary. Okay? And so this anxiety that you're having, this fear, this worry, this doubt, okay? Let's see where that's coming from. Okay. And I think it flipped over, but this is 9 and 9. We're talking about independence. We have the Hermit representing Virgo. Okay? We just had the full moon in Virgo. No, that was Libra, my bad. But the full moon total lunar eclipse was in Virgo. Okay? And that I think was right around the same time as, let me check the ephemeris. That was around the same time that Mercury, Aries, yep. Full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo was on the 14th and Mercury station retrograde on the 15th at 2:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? So, and what am I talking about? Mercury rules Virgo. I was like, Virgo came up already. Yes. So here, this is the Page of Wands, but he has aged. Oh my gosh, this is the same person, y'all. Look at it. These are mirror images. Got the wand. The only thing the Hermit has that the Page does not is what? That's right, the light. The Page is not enlightened. He too young. This is the Page after he done been through the adventure. He done been on the path. He done been autonomous. He done been independent. He done made all the crazy rash decisions. He done been brave. He done had the courage. He did all the things that I'm telling y'all to do. Okay? Hold on. Maintain your autonomy. But because of this 9 of Swords, it aged you. You gained the wisdom. This little dark night, because he's in the bed and it's dark, black, So what? Nighttime. That's right. So this dark night is going to bring you the wisdom that you are seeking, the enlightenment that you are seeking. I don't know if you have been exiled, like pushed out or pushed away from someone or a group, or if you chose to leave on your own accord. And that is, for you. But, that's where the independence comes from. So either way, you're autonomous. Ooh, some of y'all don't want to be on your own. Some of you want to be dependent. Some of you want the structure, the rigidity, the limitations. You need that. That's Capricorn. That's the opposite of Aries. No, the opposite of Aries is Libra, because Aries is here. Yes. But then this 30, 60, 90, this square to Saturn. Okay. Well, square to Aries. Capricorn is square to Aries. That's hard. That's a hard aspect of square. Okay. But that's the dark night. This dark night, this Nine of Swords, that's that for some of y'all. Okay? Some of y'all want or need the limitations. Y'all need the structure. But some of us just want to be free spirits. We just want to be out here going with the flow of the Aries fire. Okay? Okay, so let's see. Okay, it aged us. We went through the dark night, gained the wisdom, whatever that means. Whether or not we were pushed out or whether or not we left, whatever situation you identify with or resonate with, you still gained wisdom from that situation, from that incident, from that moment. Okay? You learned something about yourself. You learned that you can function on your own. That if you were independent, your life wouldn't fall apart because you're dependent on just you and not anybody else. Because when you depend on others, when things go wrong, you can blame them. But when you're doing stuff by yourself, you have nobody else to blame but you. And so that's what some of y'all been doing all these years. You've been using others as the scapegoat to blame so you wouldn't have to take accountability for the things that have been going wrong in your life. Okay? Okay? And I'm just saying that for some of y'all. That ain't for everybody. Okay? But for those of us that want to be independent or that wanted to be free spirits, it's like, okay, all right, we out here. Now what? I'm here. I'm doing it. Now what? This is it. This is what everybody been fussing over. This is people looking forward to doing this. You want to do this on your own? You want to be by yourself? We don't understand. We don't understand it. Opposite Libra, partnership. Okay. You want to be autonomous, but only up to a certain point. Okay. Some of y'all want to live that soft girl life. Some of y'all want to live that soft boy life, soft man, whatever soft they life. Okay? Everybody want to live a soft life. Okay? It's nothing. Who doesn't want to live a soft life? Who doesn't want to be kept? Okay? Let's see. That was a lot in those 3 cards. 15 minutes in. Well, maybe 10. 10 minutes in. Dang. Okay. All right. Slow down. Ooh. Bam. 5 of cups. I told you. It's not all that cracked up. It's not all that cracked up to be. Is that the phrase? It's not what it's cracked up to be. Okay. Yeah. You do know that those 2 cups are there. Okay, you know that the love and the affection and all of that and the equality and blah, blah, blah. You know all of that is there. You know the 2 cups is there. But these 3 cups, the fun you were having, the celebrations you were having, hanging out with friends, going out on the weekends and all of that, is over. Okay? It's over. Because you got responsibilities now. You got an adult. You got things to do. Okay? Like, take care of yourself. You have other fish to fry. You have other things to worry about. You ain't got time for this no more. I mean, you got time, but you don't got as much time as you used to. Okay? It's like, dang, pulling out for the homies. It's like when your homegirl finally get married. The one homegirl that you know you can count on, the one to go out, she get married. Or your one homeboy you know is going, come get the Henny White, come through, you know what I'm saying? Let's go on a 2-man. You know what I'm saying? All of that is over. It's over. Yep. Responsibilities. That's why you got to maintain your autonomy. You got to do things on your own. Can't keep doing and moving like you used to. You're getting older and wiser. You're getting hip to the game. Oh, okay. Reverse. Upright. 8 of Swords in reverse. King of Swords upright. Do 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 do. Eight of Swords. Freedom. Don't let go. Freedom. Because when you become an autonomous being, when you while you are maintaining your autonomy, you are maintaining independent thought. Okay? You are not around other people that can infiltrate or influence your ideas, your thoughts, your behavior. Okay, so you might be changing. You might really be being yourself. And coming to find out, maybe you don't even like to drink like that. Or maybe you like to drink other stuff. Okay, maybe you want to drink some water. Maybe you just don't want to drink at all. Maybe you were just doing it to keep up appearances. Okay, because everybody else was doing it. It was the thing to do. Okay, whatever that was. Maybe you was smoking. Maybe you was drinking, partying, whatever. Getting, what they call it? Getting cracked. Okay. Getting your back cracked or doing the back cracking. Okay. Maybe that's just those same desires are no longer fulfilling. And you need to find something meaningful and purposeful to do with your energy, with this autonomy now that you have. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with all this extra time, extra energy? Where are you going to put it? Right here. Right here. This is where you're going to put it. Intellectuality. Okay, you're going to put it up here. You're going to study. You're going to learn some new things. Okay. Learning and studying. Learning and studying. But what are we learning and studying? Well, you're going to be an astute little intellectual, ain't you? I see it now. And don't it kind of look like a Moor? Is this a Moor? I'm just looking at the hairdress. It's giving Moor. Just, make him a few shades browner. And he'll be a Moor. Okay? The Moor. I did just... And Moor is on my mind because I was watching this video. We all know the truth. Moors, during the Dark Ages in Europe, the African Moors brought them science. They brought them math and astronomy. They taught them about bathing. They created bathhouses, taught them about street lights, sewage, all of those things. They brought civilization. So imagine this is the European in the Dark Ages. And then the Moors come along with the knowledge and the information. Oh my gosh. What's next? Let's see what the next card gonna be. Let's see. Because Mercury is what? Knowledge, information. Pentacles. Caution, fairness, focus. Prestige. It's a black horse. But hold up, let me see something. What? Knight of Pentacles? I don't know why I'm thinking Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see. What the Knight? And while I'm here, I just look up 2 nines and see what that is before I forget, because y'all know I will forget in a heartbeat. Yeah, brave man. I thought so. Useful discoveries. Useful discoveries. A bathhouse, sewage, street lights, science, math, astronomy. Those are beyond useful, is all I'm going to say. And that is what Virgo is all about. Being useful. How can I help? How can I fix this or correct this problem? Okay? And so we get useful discoveries, right? After the Moors bring the sciences. We're just going to call them the science or the knowledge. Let's just call it knowledge. And plus he already got the ace, and the ace of swords. 1 is knowledge, okay? So we're just going to say the knowledge, because knowledge is what? Power. Okay. So useful discoveries. Boom. After the Moors bringing the useful discoveries, then what? Because we go from dark night to black cloak to black horse. What does a black horse mean? What is the meaning of that? Because y'all know the horses in the we got white horses for purity, we've got brown horses, and we've got black horses. Black horses meaning symbolism, strength, perseverance, overcoming adversity. Dark horse, of course. A dark horse refers to someone or something that is unexpected. Like when there are political elections or elections of any kind, the dark horse would be the candidate that you didn't see coming, that is doing well in the polls, performing better than you thought, overcoming adversity. They are strong. They are persevering despite the odds. Ooh, that sounds like you. You are the dark horse. Once you get this knowledge, it's like the people didn't know, but they didn't see you coming. They underestimated you. You the underdog right now. You are the dark horse. Ooh, you are the dark horse. You have turned that dark night, okay, into enlightenment and wisdom. You mourned your previous life because now you have autonomy. You have the freedom and independence. Independent thought. You have the knowledge, and now that you are armed with the knowledge, you are dangerous, because I just already said knowledge is power. You can use it against thine enemy. Okay? All right. Sounds good to me. That's why I say maintain your autonomy. Keep doing you. Keep your foot on their necks, because they not going to see you coming. I'm trying to tell you. They can be like, what? Oh, I ain't know they were that decorated. I didn't know they had that much experience. I didn't know they were that smart. They thought they could outsmart you, but you are armed. It came out in reverse. You are armed. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You got all 3 swords, and I didn't even look up the 9. 2 nines. Let's go back to the 2 nines. My bad. Frankie, be quiet. But you gotta be quiet. You have to. Didn't I tell you be quiet? Shh. Y'all know I had to cut it for Frankie barking. But 2 9s. Receipt, proof. Today a receipt is proof, or you are going to receive something. What are we receiving? I think we are going, this is what we are receiving. This is what we are receiving. This 3 of Swords in reverse. This is a meeting with, I will say, either like a spiritual liaison or someone that you might think is quote unquote compromised. Someone that you think is working for the other side, you're not a supporter of you in your independence or your autonomy. Okay? This is a chance meeting. And it's funny because today it was raining. I mean, it's still rainy outside, super rainy. But yeah. Cloudy with a chance of, you tell me. Okay? You're going to have a chance meeting. You're going to get this knowledge. You're going to be armed. You're going to use it purposefully. Okay? Useful discovery. Oh, and it just started raining. So you're going to get the knowledge, and then the useful discovery is this person. Is this person? Who is this person? What do they represent? What is their meaning? We're going to do one more close out, maybe bottom of the deck. Okay, that's bottom of the deck, and this is this. Victory. Victory. 6. IV. VI. Okay. Victory message. Laurel wreath, success, all of that. You got 5 wands being held by supporters, and then your victory wand. This is the page coming back. Okay. He'd have been on an adventure. He'd have gained the wisdom. You'd have mourned your old life, and how, after the dark night of the soul, you had to basically come to grips with the fact that you by yourself now. However you got there, you on your own, because every single one of these cards is only one person. All the ones that have people: Page of Swords, Page of Wands by himself, 9 of Swords by himself, Hermit, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords, not King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Everybody is alone until here. Until here. When Mercury goes into Taurus. Taurus is about family. It's about home. Okay? You go back home with that victory. Even whether or not you were exiled, or whether or not you left on your own accord. When you go back, you will have the support of the people who missed you. They need you. They are looking for you to renovate the same way you did yourself, the same way you went off on your own and had the dark night and gained wisdom and all of that stuff and became a free spirit and free knowledge and truth and useful discoveries and all of that stuff that you learned about yourself. They want to know how you did it. They want to do what you did. They need to know, how do we get like you? We counted you out. We didn't know you had it like that. We didn't know how blessed you were. We didn't know God, universe, Allah, source was looking out for you like that. We didn't know that you were anointed. We had no idea. We had no idea. And the 3 of Swords is where you go to meet all these people. 5 of Wands. What's the 5 of Wands? Let's just look up the 5 of Wands. Because if you the page, where did these other 5 wands come from? Let's see. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Okay. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Success in financial speculation. Okay. But quarrels may be turned into advantage. So that means the people that you was bumping heads with before, that's who these people are. Them people that was arguing with you, arguing you down. That's who that is. Those are going to be your biggest supporters. That's why when I said Three of Swords in reverse, I was like, people that was against you. Ooh, I did say that. I said that. Okay. But now your biggest haters are your biggest congratulators. This is not bottom of the deck, but it came out at the same time as the Six of Wands. So let's see what it's talking about. Boom. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. No, it's not about being greedy. And yes, we did talk about successful finances. Okay. But let's just go to the book. Let's just go to the book for GP as we close out. What is that? Four. A bachelor. Pleasant news from a lady. So a bachelor is what? An independent man. That's all it is. An unmarried man. That's all it means, is a man that's by himself. But in reverse, an independent man is, this is an independent man. He collecting his coin. That's why he independent. But in reverse, it means what? A lady? What about the lady? What I say about the lady? Oh, let me go down this way and see what it say. Reverse. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. It says something different. Well, I mean, not different, but gift, inheritance, delay, opposition. But let's go back to what we read the first time. Four. Oh, I was reading the wrong thing. Observation. Oh, upright is pleasant news from a lady, but a bachelor is just an independent man. I don't know if you need female supporters, but I know you can't do nothing without black women. You need our support. Okay? But in reverse, it just means observation. That means you need to observe these people. Even though they are now your biggest congratulators, observe their behavior. Okay? Please observe their behavior, because we don't need no Judases holding no wands. I don't need no Judas being able to do a little Harry Potter type situation on you. Okay? We don't need that. We don't need nobody doing no putting no magic or no spells and nothing like that on us. We don't need it. We rebuke it. Don't let nobody pray nothing for you if you ain't asked them and tell them exactly what you need. Because 9 times out of 10 people are praying what they want for your life, and that's not necessarily what you might want for your life. Okay? So watch them people. Watch them people. Okay? That's all I got. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.